Hello, my dear friend. Isn't it amazing how life, in its intricate and often mysterious ways, has led you to this moment? Sometimes, without even realizing it, we find ourselves exactly where we need to be, drawn by a force greater than ourselves. It's no coincidence that you're here, reading these words. There's a stirring within your soul, a deep sense that something profound is unfolding in your life. You feel it, don't you? That undeniable pull towards something greater, something far beyond the ordinary. Let me tell you, this is no fleeting thought. It's the whisper of a higher calling that's been echoing within you, waiting for you to truly listen. This journey you're about to embark on is not just another chapter. It's the beginning of a transformation so profound that your old life, the one rooted in comfort and familiarity, will soon feel like a distant memory. Today, I invite you to join me on a deeper exploration of this calling. As you continue to read, we'll dive into concepts that have the power to shift your entire reality: duality, oneness with the divine, your evolving spiritual frequency, and more. This is not a message to rush through. Instead, allow yourself to absorb it fully, opening both your heart and mind to the insights that await you. These truths will empower you to move forward with grace, courage, and an unshakable sense of purpose. The whisper of a higher calling. What you're feeling inside isn't just a random thought that popped into your mind. It's a calling. This calling is asking you to leave behind the familiar, to step into the unknown with faith. And while stepping into the unknown can be terrifying, it's also the birthplace of transformation. In life, we often cling to the things we know, the routines, the relationships, the habits that give us a sense of security. But as you've likely started to realize, those very comfort zones are beginning to feel limiting, almost like a cage that no longer fits. You're being called to grow, to expand, and to rise above what you once thought was possible. This isn't just about personal growth, it's about spiritual awakening. The divine is calling you to step into a reality where you're in constant connection with something much greater than yourself. A reality where you're guided not by fear, but by love, peace, and an unwavering sense of purpose. And the most beautiful part? You don't have to figure this out alone. You're being guided every step of the way. All you need to do is trust in the process. Your spiritual frequency is shifting. Have you noticed it? That subtle yet undeniable shift happening deep within you? It's almost as if life itself is transforming, but not in the way you can see with your eyes. Instead, it's happening on an energetic level, a shift in your spiritual frequency. Right now, your inner self is being recalibrated. You are aligning with higher dimensions of consciousness, which is why you may feel different, more aware, more sensitive to the energies around you. As a chosen one, you're being prepared for a new state of existence, one where your actions, thoughts, and desires are completely in harmony with divine will. To understand this, think of your life as a series of vibrations. Every thought you have, every word you speak, and every action you take sends out a ripple of energy into the universe. When your vibrations are low, rooted in fear, doubt, or confusion, you attract situations and people who resonate with those lower frequencies. But as you elevate, as you embrace higher frequencies like love, peace, and purpose, your entire world begins to shift. You may have already noticed this happening in your life. Relationships that once seemed fulfilling may now feel out of sync. Situations that used to bring you comfort may feel misaligned. That inner restlessness you've been experiencing? It's your soul urging you toward a higher state of being. As your spiritual frequency rises, you'll become more attuned to the subtle energies around you. You'll begin to notice synchronicities, those divinely orchestrated moments that feel like they couldn't possibly be coincidence. You'll start trusting your intuition more, recognizing it as a direct line to divine wisdom. And most importantly, you'll find a sense of peace, even in times of uncertainty, because deep down, you know you're being guided by something far greater than yourself. This shift in your frequency is preparing you for a new reality, one where your connection with the divine becomes your compass, guiding you toward your highest potential. This is the beginning of a beautiful transformation, and you are ready to embrace it. The journey to spiritual maturity. As you step into this new reality, you're not just being called to a higher existence, you're being called to spiritual maturity. And let me tell you, spiritual maturity isn't about how long you've been on your path or how much knowledge you've gathered along the way. It's about how deeply you're willing to grow, how open you are to learning, and how committed you are to embodying the principles of love, compassion, and wisdom in every aspect of your life. Think about it like this. Just as a plant needs time, sunlight, and water to grow, your spirit needs nurturing and patience to reach its full potential. Spiritual maturity isn't a destination, it's a process. It's about learning to respond to life from a place of grace and wisdom, rather than reacting from a place of fear or ego. It's about recognizing that every challenge, every setback, and every doubt is an opportunity for growth. One of the key signs of spiritual maturity is the ability to let go of control. Now, this doesn't mean you become passive or indifferent to life's challenges. Rather, it means you trust in the divine unfolding of your journey. You understand that every experience, whether good or bad, joyous or painful, is part of your divine curriculum. Each moment is designed to help you grow into the person you're meant to be. Spiritual maturity requires courage. It requires you to confront your fears, face your shadows, and examine the parts of yourself that you may have been avoiding. But with this courage comes incredible rewards. As you grow, you'll discover a sense of inner peace that is not dependent on external circumstances. You'll become more resilient, more compassionate, and more attuned to the needs of others. Remember, your growth is not just for you. As you elevate, you uplift everyone around you. Your spiritual maturity will inspire others to do the same, allowing you to lead by example. The power of detachment. One of the most transformative lessons on this path is the power of detachment. Now, don't misunderstand. Detachment isn't about becoming cold or indifferent to the things or people you love. Instead, it's about releasing your emotional and mental attachments to outcomes that no longer serve your higher good. When we hold on too tightly to things, whether it's relationships, jobs, or material possessions, we often bind ourselves to the physical world. This limits us, keeping us from experiencing the freedom that comes from trusting the flow of life. The practice of detachment invites you to let go. It invites you to trust that the universe will provide what you need when you need it. It's about understanding that everything in your life is temporary and nothing truly belongs to you. When you embrace detachment, you make room for new blessings to enter your life. You open yourself to new opportunities, new connections, and new levels of spiritual insight. Detachment also allows you to maintain inner peace. Without attachment to specific outcomes, you free yourself from the anxiety and disappointment that often come with unmet expectations. You learn to live in the present moment, trusting that whatever happens is for your highest good. And in doing so, you give yourself the freedom to flow with life rather than resist it. Living beyond duality, embracing oneness with the divine. As you continue to grow spiritually, you'll come to an extraordinary realization. The concept of duality, that there is separation between you and the divine, is an illusion. In truth, you are not separate from God, the universe, or any other being. You are a part of the divine whole. This realization is what it means to live beyond duality. Duality is the perception that life is divided into opposites, good and bad, light and dark, success and failure. But as you step into your higher calling, you'll begin to see the world through the lens of oneness. You'll recognize that everything is interconnected, and that even the challenges and struggles you face are part of the divine tapestry of life. Living beyond duality means embracing the truth that everything in your life is working together for your highest good. It means understanding that there is no separation between you and the divine. You are a co-creator of your reality. This realization can be incredibly liberating. When you stop seeing yourself as separate from the divine, you step into a place of true power. You understand that you are not a victim of life's circumstances. You are a co-author of your destiny. This doesn't mean life will always be easy, but it does mean that you have the ability to navigate challenges with a sense of purpose and trust, knowing that every experience is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Stepping boldly into your new reality. As you step into this new reality, remember this: you are not just a passenger on this journey. You are a co-creator with the divine. The power of the universe flows through you, guiding you toward your highest potential. You have been chosen, not just for yourself, but to be a light for others, to inspire, uplift, and guide those who are still finding their way. This path is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Trust that everything in your life is unfolding exactly as it should, shaping you into the person you are destined to become. Embrace your higher calling with confidence and courage. Trust the process, knowing that you are supported, guided, and deeply loved by the divine. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. If this message has touched your heart, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and the next chapter of your incredible journey is just beginning. See you there, my friend. Keep walking your path boldly, for you are never alone.